Lene, Lene. Malik shouted my name out, but I kept walking towards the locker room. I don't know why, but I became a little emotional. He limped my way as fast as he could, to try to catch up to me. When he did catch up to me, he grabbed me at my elbow and he spun me around, to face him. The look on his face betrayed he was in physical pain. I can tell he put too much force and too much pressure on his knee trying to catch up, with me. It kind of made me feel bad in a way. When he spoke to me, he was out of breath and stuff like that. He had a facial gesture, that confirmed his pain. He was like, look, Lene, I turned my head away. I didn't want to hear his bullshit. He gently turned my face back to reach his eye contact. Listen to me. No other girl got this number besides my mother and my sister. And they wouldn't call here and play no phone games. It got to be somebody else. Trust me, Lene. I don't want nobody else but you. Malik said, something passionately before he kissed me in front of everyone. I was caught off guard by his kiss because we never kissed before. We never even held hands. I slapped him across his face, because I was more so and, embarrassed, however. Why did our first kiss have to be in front of all my coworkers, staff, and patients? Like, was he trying to get me fired? Or was he trying to make a scene? I don't know what his intentions was, but after I slapped him, I ran off into the females' corridor, leaving him standing there looking all dumb and clueless. Like, When I got in the locker room, I punched the door and it kind of hurt my hand. He made me so angry, I had no idea why I was so emotional. I sat on the bench with my head in between my knees and I just let out a cry. Malik's point of view. Damn, she slapped me mad hard. The only thing I could do was hold my face. I felt so stupid and confused. I wonder who that could be that was calling and hanging up because I kept getting, some calls at home and on my cell phone just like that. I even got a few text messages from a number I didn't even recognize. The message read something like, watch your back. I'm coming for you. This ain't over. Those messages had me thinking it was King Michi. Honestly, y'all. I still don't trust him as far as I can see him. In my eyes, he's no good. Low down, dirty snake. I think he probably got a new group of runners and they plotting on me, to run me down or put me down or whatever. I might be thinking wrong about him. He might have some sincere, posing no threat to me, but, I gotta stay focused. Won't catch me slipping. So, anyway, I'm standing there rubbing my face. That shit was still stinging from the slap. He got hands. So I decided to find a seat. Had to sit my ass down. I sat near the entrance while everyone looked at me. Shit, they were just looking at me. I felt like an idiot. I rubbed my knee, which started, to get red and swell from the pain. Wanting no more to go through those swinging doors which Lene escaped in, I just sat and stared for a few moments and just was thinking. Caught up in my trance, thought, I blinked back to reality because the door started swinging open again and out flew Lene. She stormed out. She threw an ice pack at me like, she didn't even say nothing though. So with that instant, I knew that, she still kind of cared, I felt bad that I made her upset, but her little gesture, throwing that ice pack, my way, I knew she still cared for me. Or at least that's what I made myself think. I wanted to follow her and speak to her and tell her that I'm sorry, but I didn't want to risk getting smacked again. Wow. Later that night when I got home, laying across my bed, all I could think about was Lene. I gave her a call on her house phone and her cell phone, but she didn't answer. I texted her and she didn't reply. She had my mind gone. I scrolled through my phone book for someone else, to fill a void. I was like empty for a moment, All my females and all my female friends, they the type, if I say jump, they will say how high, Some of them will actually put their life on the line just to be with me. But there's something real special about Lene that made me just want to press delete on all those girls' numbers. So, I'm pacing the floor, back and forth. I almost burned a hole in the carpet. I couldn't take it no more, yo. I had to go see her. Grabbing my keys and putting my sneakers on, I headed to the door.